I remember a question that we had, the coming up question, if it's shaky, like someone wants to like shoot themselves, there was a question over here. So, so when I use this camera, I make myself kind of like a tripod if I don't have anything like this. Or if I'm somewhere and I want to take a shot of this room or a movie, I'll use this wall and hold it just like that. And this is not going to move. And then the other way, when I interview people, like I did 20 interviews at South by Southwest with this thing, so I would put it like on something just like that, turn it on, and then get in front of it. Like I had it on a windowsill, and there it's recording, and we're doing our interview, and it's not moving. So whatever I can find around, like a tree, I like the trees a lot to use. They're really good. They don't mind. Oh, you can also, yep, I get that coming up. Okay. How are we doing for time? What time is this supposed to end? Noon. Okay. 11 minutes. All right, so here's the next one. I have like a little tripod just to show you. You can get these like online. But this is the Sony Webby. Turn it on. Okay, so it turned on, there it is. So this one, you know, you can, this is you shooting me, right? And I can like shoot like all this. If I want to shoot myself, I can point it that way and also see what I'm shooting. So this is kind of a cool little lens that that thing has.
That's a really good point that Steve brings up. Like, there's a lot of cameras that probably like regular digital cameras that you have that has the screen on the back. And those are good if you want to videotape someone else, but if you want to be in the video and like interview someone, which I do a lot of like trade shows and events and things like that, you want to figure out either a camera like that or something that allows you to see the image so you can see what you're doing. So this is a small one, this is a Panasonic, and you can actually flip this screen around. It's not charged right now, so you can actually put it on a little tripod that we use. I put this and like stick it somewhere or put it in a tree or whatever, and you can see the screen so you can see yourself just like the one he was showing. So if you're going to do that kind of format, which I love to do, you want to be able to see yourself so you can make sure the shot's frame reasonably well.
Okay, so this next one, this is like it's a Kodak point and shoot camera. It shoots HD, like the other ones shoot HD too. Also, so this is Kodak, and this one has like a really big screen on it. So like my mom would want this one. She wouldn't want something like that you can barely see. So that's what that looks like. And then I bought this thing, the Sima Light, and this is an LED light, so it doesn't get hot. And then I'm going to turn it on. It's really bright, so I'll put it down. But so this is what you. I know it's bright. It's like maybe a little bit too bright, but it's good. You could maybe hold it aside or get another tripod or something, not point it directly in the person. Whoa, just blind myself. This is like the camera. This is I don't know how much it costs. It's I'll put it on the light. The light is a Sima, S-I-M-A, and that costs like $30. But they also make one with like maybe 4 or 8 LEDs. It's a lot smaller, so I think it would be less bright.
And you can get the Simas at Best Buy, actually.
Oh, they're at Best Buy?
Yeah.
And the little ones?
The little ones are $25.
$25?
I thought they were like 50, but
the Kodak, I don't know how much this one costs.
rechargeable too. You just plug it in.
This one happens to be an M1033. I don't know why they named it.
But they're still cameras that also have video.
Yeah, still camera that also has video.
It just attaches to the bottom of any camera, or is it camera specific?
So this light came with this little bar,
Right.
and it has this little screw, which is a standard screw.
That's awesome. Okay, so just switch right into the front.
Okay, so that's that. We're doing good, right?
Yeah.
Keep going, yeah. So here's the Kodak. This is the Kodak ZI6. And the thing about this that's cool is it has an SD card you can stick in, and it also has replaceable batteries. So that's the difference between this, like the Mino. You have to recharge it. You can't like carry extra batteries with you. Oh, with the standard, yeah. The Mino HD doesn't. The standard does allow batteries, right? And I think they have a new one, which I'm not sure if
It's twice the time. I know that. I know it's 120.
you can check. But that's the thing to consider, whether or not you can replace the batteries and replace the SD card. Because if you're out like doing reporting or something and you don't want it to die in the middle of the day, you might want to bring one that has be able to have extra batteries and extra SD cards. Yet when I use this flip Mino down in South by Southwest, it lasted me all day. because I did like 20 interviews, let's say, and each interview was like 2 minutes. So the storage and battery, it ended up not mattering, and I really liked it because I could just put it in my pocket and it's small. So you need to think about what you want.
Also, the Flip has a built-in USB port too, so you don't have to run built-in USB cables. You don't actually have to carry around cables.
Oh yeah, so the Flip has a USB and the Kodak has a flip-out USB. So there's a new Kodak. This is the ZI6. A new one that they just announced is called the ZI8, and it has a microphone jack, so you can plug a microphone into it. So that's what none of these cameras that I've shown up till now has. The new ZI8 has a microphone jack. Yeah, that's like a big.
The ZI6 is terrible in low light.
This is terrible in low light.
Yeah, that's
okay.
great. And it's great in
great
good light.
outdoors, has a great
but I've done
microphone
shots in
outdoors.
museums at night with it, and video in museums at night, and the light is really. So would it be compatible with the LED you just?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be great. Okay. So this is a. Did you show your tripod? This is a Gorilla Pod, which is kind of cool. Yeah, I don't really have much to say about that. But the thing about how they do their live show, I also do live shows, and with the webcam. So with this, like I could put I have this USB extension cord. So if I'm doing a show and I'm interviewing people, I could come around like this, and I don't have to have it like stuck on my laptop. And then the other part of that is the best live stream show I ever did was after I got this. This is an Audio Technica AT2020 mic, and this is also a USB. So it plugs right into the Mac, and I've done a ton of streaming. I couldn't even tell you how many, but the first one I did with this better microphone, 1,000 times better, broadcast because the sound is so good. So this mic is awesome, and they sent this to me to evaluate too. I get all these cameras and stuff because I'm writing this book about online video, so that's why I have them all, and I'm evaluating them all and thinking about them. So that's why I got this.
Are all webcams pretty much created equal? The little ones?
Are all webcams created equal?
I mean, the more or less.
No, they're all stratified. They've got.
We've
We've
probably tried about 5 different webcams, and we've tried expensive webcams, and we've tried cheap webcams, and I can't say we've ever noticed a big difference.
The same one I have?
We have the exact same one.
Yeah, we ended up with that one. I'd say the big difference is, the megapixel rating. So the resolution that the camera's shooting in. So we have found when we switched from like a standard definition webcam, which is like, relatively lower resolution, to one that's like a 2 or 3 megapixel resolution, that was a lot better. But aside from that, we haven't noticed a big difference in the 3 or 4 that we've tried in, 2 megapixel versus another 2 megapixel. So we used to have one from HP, and there was like a little.
They fell apart like you wouldn't believe that.
Yeah, we did have the cable
They
kept
took
falling out of the back.
The video was
and
good,
breaking.
but the 3 of them, the
So we
cable
ended up
fell.
with this creative, which is
We've liked this one a lot.
Don't overspend on it.
Do not spend more than $100 on a webcam. Okay. Less than $100.
I got one more thing to say about these like little ones, like this one. Does anyone have a Zoom H2 microphone? Oh, you're recording? So hold that up so everybody can see. So that's the Zoom H2 recorder. Podcasters love this thing because it sounds great, right? So they just came out with the Zoom Q3. It's not out yet. And what they did, you can just hold it up, is they added a camera onto this awesome mic. And it's not HD, it's 640-480, but you would have that with the awesome audio, like the mic, and it has like a 2-way mic going like this and this. So you can do a 2-person interview. You have an awesome mic built right on top, and then you have your video like right there. So that's the Q3. It's not out yet.
Microsoft Zoom?
Not Microsoft Zoom, it's Zoom, Samsung, SAMSON Q3. And actually it's on my blog. I put it up on my blog, so there's a link to it, so you can check it out.